Hey guys, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time, we defeated Zera, the core of Valmar, or Zera Valmar, I can't even remember what his name is. Doesn't matter, he's dead. This time, well, we're not going to get to watch the credits roll quite yet, but looks like they managed to survive with no gear since the game gave us all their gear. You guys going to say anything, or are you just going to stand there? He looks kind of tired there. I like the fact that they use a unique kind of character portrait there. I'm relieved. Die? Why would you die? Because the entire Valmar is falling apart? Yeah, I can understand that, especially after what Merrick instilled in you. This cannot be. What would be a fitting end for a god? Isn't the entire purpose of a god so that it doesn't end? It's immortal? It's omnipotent? Or at least the Christian form of God, anyway. Which is what they're alluding to here. No, they don't. Not really. And everyone else, because they don't matter. Very true. Cheated, betrayed all the people who trusted you, which he's done. Power of good within us. Nice. You could never be a god, much less a man. Sounds like something that might happen. No, I think it was you, buddy. Yeah, he pretty much was a fool. And now he's gone. Wait a minute. He was Valmar. We're inside Valmar. We're screwed, aren't we? What was that?
Am I dead?
Apparently not. What's going on here?
No, you are alive.
How?
Did you save me? Yes.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. It must have hurt.
Deus Ex Machina much?
It really hurt.
What?
No, it did not hurt at all. It is worse to have a broken heart.
So she magically has the power to transport through space.
I want to be near people.
Okay then. Sure, why not?
Tio, you're squeezing too tight.
I'm sorry.
You won't be sad again. I'll be with you. Oh, I have fond memories like this. So warm. I think someone once held me like this.
Your mom. It's kind of ironic switch around for Tio, the one that was hidden away in his country, to be the mother figure now. A heart-to-heart talk.
So peaceful.
Awesome.
Why is this? I am so happy, but you were only supposed to cry when upset, right?
Tears of joy, Tio. Tears of joy.
Tio, let's go home. Back to everyone.
Yes. Let's go home to where we were born.
The planet? This is kind of a weird line. I don't know. And they're fine, I guess. Almost looks like the world's cracking with that. Oh, wait, whoa. Are we standing in space? How and why? Okay. So we killed evil and then everything magically heals itself. Okay then. That is ridiculous. True. Oh, have they not? Well, they could believe in themselves. They could believe in people, which is what we've been doing. The power of love and goodness and all that crap. It's what we've been doing. How are you still here, Millennia? I still don't understand how that works, but I'll let it go just because why not?
Ryudo, mankind needs goals to be content. Everyone must pray and hope for happiness.
No.
They must live a proper, disciplined life. People had too much freedom.
Too much freedom. Remember that. Remember that.
Listen, I've had it up to here with all that saintly stuff.
Yeah.
The word proper is way too subjective. We gotta live as free as we feel.
So she wants to live free.
Elena, you are so straight-laced.
I guess I'll never see eye to eye with you.
Nope.
Say, Ryudo, what do you think?
Yeah, Ryu.
Uh-oh.
Whose side are you on?
Hide. Run.
Thank you.
I'm in
both
space.
of you.
I can't do
believe in
anything.
neither darkness nor light.
Of course he did.
I believe in people. We gave our birthright away. We didn't trust in ourselves. But now, I'm going to return the world to its owners.
That's just like you, Ryudo. Always taking the middle ground.
Me too, buddy, but that was the
I guess
safest
so,
route there.
huh?
You pick one side and you're dead. She still has her
Well
wings.
then, let's go.
Millennia?
Yeah?
What do I do?
Oh, geez.
Seriously?
Come on, Elena, don't you know?
What?
I see.
What do you see? Okay. Yeah. I don't watch a lot of Film Brain stuff, but that seriously is so apropos right now. This is symbolism for the point of symbolism. This is so stupid.
Come on!
Oh,
let's
it
go.
just makes me laugh. It's so ridiculous. Oh, God, that's funny. Wow. And they show some more of the cool cutscenes, even though they're not the greatest in the world, but they're not bad. This one I really like. I don't really like the rain sound effect. It almost sounds more like crackling of fire than it does rain, but oh well. And so it's healing itself, or what's the dealio here? Oh! It became a massive lake? River? I don't know. Sure, why not? 1 year later. I really like that they do this. They don't really show exactly what happens right away, but they give us 1 year later, and now what's going on at this point. become a trade route, so our country is well visited. The happiness of people, their memories of suffering are finally fading into the past. We must not forget that time. The compassion we learned then must not fade from our hearts. Oh, so that must have been Rowan speaking. And he's got his child sprite again for some reason. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna go see my friends. Please take care of the castle while I'm away. And the king can just leave like that? Sure, why not? Oh, this town seems to be doing well. That's always good. And I like this theme. It's just very happy. You get your shoes on, kid. Time to go. Now, I believe we get to control ourselves in here. Sure, we'll give it a try. They're near but far. No intention of giving up. Okay, sure. He's never right. Well, it's supposed to be pretty accurate. Are you sure? No. Well, maybe you succeeded. Who knows? Okay, you're not incognito. You look like the king. You are the king. People are not going to forget what you look like. Okay. That's good. So they were saying they increased the trade route and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to talk to each person once just because we get to talk to a lot of people in this ending. We also get like kind of free reign and control here, which is kind of cool. But no, I don't think we need to play that game. I don't need any more... no, you can't open your menu. I don't need any more nuts. Is he in here? What is Hemble doing? That's creepy. That's creepy, because he's a kid. That's very creepy. I don't think I've ever gone in there. That's very creepy. See, everyone already recognizes this kid, or most people seem to. King Rowan's special... Am I the only one who thinks that's creepy after what we just saw with Hemble? Oh, jeez, this is weird. We'll talk to everybody once and get a little more dialogue, just because it adds to the ending. It's been making goo-goo eyes at the nurse at the hospital, huh? Well, to be honest, I probably would too, knowing who the nurse is, but we'll see in a little bit here. That's the third person who's recognized that he's the king. Supposed to be watching. Yeah, he's probably off playing with somebody. Did I? No. Nobody in there. Okay. Nobody in there. You think you can do it? Why do you want to be a knight? And a knight dove in and saved you. Cool. That's a good reason. Town is so great. So many people, lots of neat stores. Houses are made of stone. Okay, it's an interesting reason. The port's been rebuilt, so we can go back over here and talk to some people now. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking this path out. Oh, so they've opened up the Beastman village to everybody else too. That's pretty cool. I don't think we're taking the boat out of here. Going on a trip. Awesome. Yeah, I can understand that. Pretty much everyone was near death about a year ago. Okay, and oh, there's some more people over here. We'll talk to some more people. This ending may be a little bit on the long side just because there's a lot to do in the ending. But I'm going to try and go through the dialogue quickly. Yeah, so there's no boat there. That's not the way we leave. Thought we left right out the front of the village there. Okay. But yeah, the point of this ending is... Oh, I'm not going in the houses. Screw that. No. It'll just take way too long if I do that. New nurse at the hospital is gorgeous. Oh, you're in trouble now, buddy. Oh, yeah, the kids. Can I talk to him, too? Practicing a new song. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to go into houses, I don't think, too much. Yeah, that's a pretty cute nurse, I gotta admit. Yeah. Town is back to normal. Must get out of town while I can and get some relaxing in. I'm sure he's been working overtime for the past year. Probably Tio as well. Well, she seems happy. That's good. I'm sure he would be very proud. And married too. That's good. Take this. What's that? Tio's pendant. Oh, to make him safe on his travels. Well, if he's still got all of the, we still have access to the Dragon Egg, I'm sure he'll be fine on his own. Though, I don't really understand how the Knights would allow him to walk free out there, being the king, with no protection. That seems kind of weird to me, but oh well. Oh, look at the birdies. Now that the granite cliffs have been filled with water, now apparently, well, they said the trade routes are now busier than ever, but you got to think that would allow everyone to maneuver. You don't have to worry about, you know, that flying whatever it was, the ropeway or whatever it was called, in the one town there. In this town! Oh, look it! Planning a little trip. Wire. Engineer's house. This one, he had plot importance, so I'll talk to him. Oh, sweet. Back to normal. Town is back to normal, which is great. Even Mr. Oh, so he got his soul back. Awesome. Which must mean that little Ira, too. Oh, so cool. Skyway is flying again. That's what it was called, not the, whatever else I said. Technology drives the Skyway. And you gotta memorize everything. There's a lot of stuff to memorize. I'm sure for that as well as for anything else. If you go to, you know, to school, I'm sure you'll know that. Now, I'm not going to go in all the houses, but I will want to go into Gadan's house and talk to him. I know, yeah, they're talking about a beautiful teacher. Kids don't even mind going to school. Well, we'll go talk to the teacher later. That's our point of how we exit the city or whatever. And yeah, so you're up there. Where is Gadan's place? That's house 2. How about you? Have I talked to you yet? Oh, not again. Yeah. Oh, I probably did already talk to you. Oh, look, it's Piella or Piella or however you pronounce her. What are you doing here? Do the Skyway. Dangle from a wire. Oh, right, because they're performers. Right. That sounds very dangerous. I don't think that's a good idea. Ah, Gadan's house. There we go. Let's see how he's doing. He's still fat as all hell, but got absorbed in my meal. He still eats way too much, apparently. Seemed to have completely recovered. Told I was sick, but I remember nothing of what happened last year. Lucky you. Everyone else is scarred for life. Okay. Spin the camera around. I already talked to you. What about you? Nothing wrong with that. I'm not a big fan of getting dirty myself, but whatever. To each his own, or her own. And what do we got going around here? More people to talk to? Dream is to design a new skyway. Cool. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Gotta start from the bottom. Yeah, they've moved everything. I don't think we can... Can we still go up? Oh, now what? Oh, I'm bad with that when it comes... Like, I don't ask people to bring me my lunch if I forgot it, but if I'm in the middle of work, I'll completely forget about eating or drinking a lot of the time, unless I'm just, like, bored of what I'm doing. But, yeah, I've always been pretty bad with that. Sure. Okay. Greater demand for engineers, which means you can all be in different cities, which is nice. They're just lazy. Off to see some old friends. I don't know. Ah, there you go. I don't know if that's going to trigger going forward. I'm not worried if I miss talking to two people because I think it's over here, but I don't want to miss the scene and have to redo the boss fight just so that I can get back to show off that line of dialogue. So if I miss 2 lines of dialogue out of it, sue me. There it is. So I know this is where the scene continues. I'm not sure if we can skip that. You're bothering me, kid. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's pissing her off again. Pixels or not, still that's hot. So full of energy. All of it used for evil. She turned into a teacher. Just think about that for a little bit. Once we meet up with Elena, I've got something to say about it. Like, I could have mentioned it before, but it was voice dialogue. Well, he's still kind of little, but yeah. Could not believe it at first. Well, the thing is, you know, if you thought about it before, oh, well, I'll wait. Whatever. Little brats took to me. I can't get rid of them. Don't think I haven't tried. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, boy. Teacher's getting angry. Looks like she still has a rage meter. Hey, it's Sky. What's up, buddy? Someone needs to keep an eye on her. Heaven knows I wouldn't trust my hatchlings with that woman. Stupid bird. Awesome. It's a bird. Uh-oh. Sky? Run! Or fly. Either that or he's playing with the kids. I don't know. Where is Ryudo? Oh, there's a good question for you. We haven't seen what he's been up to yet. Who? You mean that good-for-nothing petty thug? One day he said, I've one last thing to do, and left. And I haven't seen him since. Really? So Ryudo ended up with her and then left her? How did that work? I haven't heard any rumors about him lately. Are you not a little lonely? You don't understand at all. He's what? He'd never run off with another woman. I know he'll come back to me no matter how far the road takes him. I know it. Well, there's only one other woman he would ever end up with. So we missed those 2 lines of dialogue. Big deal. Whatever. I didn't want to miss that cutscene for a couple lines of dialogue. But, oh well. But now we do take the Skyway and we're on our way. The Skyway's been rebuilt and looks pretty cool. And we still get epic theme music when it launches. Apparently they've redesigned it because now it just flies. It's not on cables anymore. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's their idea of an airship, I guess. Oh, would you look at that? Nanan Village, or however you pronounce that. Yeah, that's the memorial for Merrick. It actually, I believe it even says Merrick on there and has his battle axes there. That's pretty freaking cool. People are improving. Even nature's becoming faster than I once believed possible. But we will overcome it. Left Tio's pendant there. She assists the doctor. She could not be happier, which is great. Oh, it's Karo's. Joy. What are they doing? Oh, what's that? It's been a while since I got to hear this theme. It's awesome. Ryudo's pendant. I didn't know he had a pendant, but okay. Ryudo, where have you gone? Taking another trip. Yeah, we don't get to talk to everybody in every town we go to. There was nobody, no special person we could have spoken to in Nanan Village. So I guess there was no reason to talk to everybody else. I don't know. Ah, they're back in training mode. That's good. Don't stand there. You're standing way too close, buddy. And he just got his head cut off. Yeah, they kind of screwed that one up. They shouldn't have had him walk forward, but... Oh, so he's not there. Where the hell is he? Oh, right, this place. Do I want to talk to you yet? I'm going to talk to everybody else. What are you so excited to see? The troop. Oh, but I thought they were in that other town. I wonder if it's a different troop. We'll go into the end because we talked to them before, and they were kind of plot important characters, so let's talk to them. Nice to see you again. Village has changed, huh? Has your husband woken up, or wife, or whoever it was? I can never figure out genders of characters in these older games. The sprites just don't allow it. There's nobody in there. Okay, I guess there's nobody else in here. Oh well, that's fine. Okay. Secured as soon as we came here. That is incredible. And apparently people have more respect for her now, and they treat her medicine as medicine and not as witchcraft. That is good. That's awesome. Apparently that's kind of the focus of this town now, is they're a place of healing. Which is pretty cool. Since they seem to have all the flowers around here. Do note, yeah, there are flowers all around. Let's just keep that a secret. Never mind that. How did you know? Hey. When I escaped from St. Heim during the fighting before, I was saved by the King of Siren. Huh. So we've seen her before. It must have been one of the people we talked to in the Papal State there. Which I would presume is gone at this point. Much better. Awesome. We could go in the houses. There's more people to talk to. But, yeah, it takes too long. Okay, oh, the Chief's village, or the Chief's hut. Where is he at? Ah, there we go. We spoke with him a bunch, too. But medicines made from flowers are also sold in other towns, right? Some professor said the flowers grown in the highlands differ from normal flowers. It helped everyone heal. That's awesome. Hello. It works well, does it? Of course, I don't think the village chief is actually in there at the moment, but that's fine. Oh, no, I was going to talk to some other people, but okay, we'll do the cutscene first. What was that? No. Yes. I was making a wreath for Nicholas. Okay. Doing my best to make a rift. I'm gonna go take it to Nicholas. Okay, she's still not really the best child in the world. But at least she's alright. That's great. If only her mouth grew up. So she would stop saying stupid things? Is that the idea there? That's great. That voice. It's Rowan. Yay! She remembered him. Yep. Thanks to you, I was able to keep from losing hope. And now she's back to her old self. I cannot take credit. Thanks to all your hard work. And that's good to see, too. So many guests today. A singing girl came by, too. The singing girl? She is now a traveling show going around to lots of places. Okay. You have a point. Always setting the example of how to do things. Ah, there he is. Changed quite a bit. Well, basically it's the same, it just has a different atmosphere now. Okay. Let's go down here. Yeah, now we can go to the tent. Before we couldn't. I think we could have talked to the guy in front, but... And she has a new outfit, too. Why are you here? Now, this is kind of the point I was making. If you remember earlier on in the ending, Elena said people need more discipline, and Millennia said they needed more freedom. Well, Millennia became a teacher, adding less freedom. Elena became a traveling minstrel and had more freedom. They basically switched, and basically that adds to the point that both characters have been a duality of each other throughout the entire game. They've been echoes of each other. They've been different aspects of the same, different sides of the same coin. And they've basically spent the entire game kind of building up both sides. That's why we had the stupid symbolism moment earlier with the stupid white wings, which made no sense. But all this dialogue is going automatically. I just wanted to talk about it. I don't know why this one goes automatically and none of the other ones do, but anyway. I just thought that was a really cool thing to do. They've done it throughout the game. I tried to mention it once or twice, but I didn't mention it probably enough. I knew I was going to have a lot to say about it when we got to this point. That's probably why. Anyway, since everyone's so happy, you mean Ryudo. That's the important bit. Have you seen him? No one else seems to have. No one knows where he is. Said he had things yet to do. Left and has not returned. Being alone? Can't understand they both seem to be doing that. Elena and Millennia. Of course we did! Have bonded us together in a way that defies understanding. This bond can be felt but not seen. This is faith. It's a better way of faith than we had throughout the rest of the game. I have faith in our bond. Okay. You'll hear its pulse. You will feel it. So basically, they're all, all three of them are, I guess, going to be together in a three-way or something? I don't know. It's kind of funny, but whatever. It's rare for a game to decide that here's a love triangle that's not going to get settled, and they're all three are going to be happy together at the end. Of course, if they made a sequel to the game in terms of storyline, then they would just have them break up as soon as the next game started, because that seems to be how they always do that kind of story. Rita will come back. I'm sure of it. He will return to us. I want the world to realize that songs are a good thing, or something like that. Well, it's the one thing you did before that seemed to pull the world together in the worst possible times. So it makes sense that she would want to continue to do that, because she seems to love helping people. She's attracting quite an audience, the whole village. There you go. Well, it's good to see that everyone's still alive and seems to be in good spirits. Well, the statue's gone. If the church was ever burnt down by millennia, now it's fine. But yeah, we don't need to go exploring that village too. I think we've done all the exploring we're going to do. Now I believe that mountain, that would be the Papal State, probably. None but ourselves. Goodbye, Grandia Saber. Lays it to rest under a tree. I'm guessing that this is either on his island and he's just remained hidden from other people, or that's near the Papal State. It's one of those two places. And we get the end without any credits. Kind of a weird way of doing it, but that's fine. No, we get credits. We always have to have credits. And with the credits, we must do the review. We always must do the review. So, we'll start with music, since that's what we're focusing on so much. The music is good. It's on the level of being great. It does a lot of things really well. But in terms of the overall sound, I don't think it stands up as being, this high quality of composition like something like a Mitsuda's put in, or something like Yoko Kanno, Uematsu, those types of people. A lot of the games and anime that they've composed for have just been that one step above. This one is very efficient. The themes are a lot more upbeat than I usually prefer myself, but I would say the soundtrack is definitely very high. Just not, it's just below that level of greatness, I think. The story is, well, completely ridiculous and still pretty cool. The story's nothing outstanding, but they do a good job of, bringing us to these interesting areas, giving us interesting things to do, good pacing. We're never sitting there doing jack shit when we should be working on a quest or anything like that. There's very little in terms of bonus dungeons, except for like the one secret area or the special stage, whatever they called it, in the Rowell Hills. And that's fine. There's not a lot of replay to the game, but it doesn't need a lot. The story is good. I like all of the aspects with the, the warping of the religion. I think that was well done. And anything that we kind of have done, especially in the second half of the game, has been really, really cool. Definitely a very well done story. It's solid. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't try to be this super epic, completely serious thing. It knows exactly what it's supposed to be, and it does that well. The characters are easily the highlight of this game. The characters are freaking hilarious, and they do a really good job of pacing the characters when they do the comedy and stuff like that. It kind of ties into the story, but the characters are well thought out, well fleshed out, interesting, fun to be around. They make good jokes. The sense of humor is great. The characters, like I said, overall, they're a lot of fun. Some of my favorite characters in terms of, I laugh more in this game than probably any other game I've ever played. And that says something, because I've played quite a few games, specifically, JRPGs, where you would tend to find a lot of this type of humor. Because, it kind of relates to the Japanese origin of the genre and, Japanese anime styles of humor, which I can both like and dislike depending on specific situations. In this game, it works really well, and they're pretty much on par the vast majority of the time. All right, let's see. Battle system. Battle system is kind of middle of the road for me. It's, if I was given a number, it'd probably be like a 7 out of 10. And the reason for that is it's really interesting what they have, the ideas that they were working with, but the instrumentation of it just didn't work. And it's sad to say, because the game becomes so easy. Once you get to a certain point, you can spam, some targeting spells or all targeting spells and take care of most battles right away. And they don't usually give you a situation where you need to, be trying to go after more MP there or SP than you already have. You'll go from one save point, kill everything, and almost run out of SP, and then get another save point. And so it's like, okay, why would I bother holding back when I could just spam everything and still win and not have too many problems? And so that's the downside. Overall, the battles are a lot of fun, though, and that's one thing I like. There are a lot of interesting aspects, defend and all that stuff, that could be a lot of fun if the game was harder, and this is hard mode, and it really wasn't. This is the point in the game, toward the end, where if the enemies surround you, you're in a lot of trouble, and you're taking a lot of damage, and you can almost get game over very, very easily. But at the same time, if you don't ever get surprised, which you really shouldn't all that often, chances are you're not going to have any problems and you're just going to walk through the game. And so that's the downside and the good side, good idea, bad implementation. All right, so we got battles, music, characters, story. Voice acting was cheesy. Voice acting was very cheesy. They used it to their advantage when they did it, and I like that. When they use the cheesy voice acting, it usually was for a specific reason. Sometimes they tried to be serious and it didn't work. Sometimes they did and it did work. Millennia's voice actress was great. Melphis' voice actor was awesome. Zera's voice actor was pretty cool as well. Very well done by pretty much everyone involved. And Rowan's voice actress or actor was not a lot of fun, but okay, that's fine. What else? What else am I missing here? What other aspects would I have? Gameplay? Gameplay. What could I do for gameplay? I did not prep this ahead of time. Normally I make a list of all the 5 or 6 things I want to talk about, and then I forgot to do that this time. Let's see. For gameplay, I would go, because it's not the battle system. The gameplay aspect is kind of just there. There's not a lot to do. There's damage traps and stuff like that, but they really don't matter. Overall, the gameplay is what it is. Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition, made by Game Arts. Oddly enough, this when you load up the game, Square Enix had a hand in the re-release. I'm not sure if they just sponsored it or produced it or what they did, but Anyway, this version of the game is probably the definitive edition. I would say it looks better, sounds better, and controls better than all the other versions. Less chance of having it freeze on you and all this other stuff. So I would like this version. I would recommend this version over pretty much any other thing. I don't think there's anything really else to say about it. It's a fun game. It's not like, that's the thing, you know, Grandia 2 is a fun game. It's not trying to take itself so seriously, and because it's not aiming super high like a Xenosaga, I have a lot less nitpicks about this game than I did with Xenosaga. And this is probably the last time I'll make this comparison, just so that people can understand, though, is this one didn't, you know, search very high, and I think it excelled at what it tried to do. Xenosaga tried to excel at something far more serious and, you know, far more epic than this game tried to do, and I think it had more problems. And those problems were more noticeable because that game was more serious. Because this game wasn't serious, Grandia, it's not such a big deal. But anyway, that's pretty much all I had in store for you for this one. There's no real bonus content to do in Grandia 2, so we've done everything there really is to do. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had a lot of fun making this one. This one was a lot of fun, a lot less work than previous ones, and definitely a whole lot of fun and a lot of situations to laugh at. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.